Now, lastly, in chapter 7, we have trace tables. So, basically, you have a flowchart or pseudocode given to you, and you're trying to trace the values throughout the program. This is my easy formula, so initialize the variables, then mostly they're loops, so write the corresponding values, etc. I'll go through it with you guys. So here, complete the trace table for the input data. Normally I try to understand what the code is first. So let's see. It initializes total of 0 and then a count of 0. And then it wants us to input a value. Then, so I assume this is some totaling program. Or yeah, I see here average. So probably both totaling and averaging. If the value is 0, it's going this way. That means when you type 0, it wants the program to calculate an average and output the total and the average. Or if it's not 0, then we continue. If it's -1, then it's a stop. So as you can see, normally you stop when it's -1. And then if it's a regular value, so it's not -1, you just total up the value and you increment the count. It would go over and over. So let's see. Let's say 25. 25 is a normal, no, let's start with initialization, right? So they started at 0 here and 0 here. Now, 25 as a value inputted. So it would be here. And the value is not 0, so we're not doing all this fancy stuff. It's not -1 either, so we're continuing. And total would increase by the value, and the count would increase by 1. So total would increase by 25, and count would be 1. Next, 35. Sorry about my handwriting. That's 60. And then it would be 2. Next is 3. Sorry. Oh. And 63. And the count would be 3. And 0. So we're now averaging and totaling. So 0. Average is now calculated. 63 divided by 3 is 21. And you don't have calculators in this exam, so yeah, good luck with that. Then total is it outputs the total and outputs the average. So output, no, it doesn't output the word output. What am I doing? Oh, sorry. Total is 63. Calculators are not allowed, yes. The average is 21. So you go on the next line here because you're outputting again. And then you guys have seen me do this, so I won't continue with that. But please remember, when you see -1, it stops. So sometimes they give you extra values, but if it stops the program, then you stop. They like to catch you on the -1. I've seen -1 in so many flowcharts, so yeah, be careful with that. The answer, yep, the first part we did correctly. Yeah, it ends at -1. Careful with that.